Can we get Jeff? Yes.
Yes.
All right. Good morning, everyone. We're going to be beginning shortly. If you're joining us on Zoom, if you can please do me a favor and make sure you are visible on camera and your device is muted. If you are in a motor vehicle, you do need to be in a stopped position. You cannot be driving while on Zoom for appearance in Zoom court. We'll be taking up attorney announcements shortly, but let me speak with Ms. Borrego first and see if the state has any brief announcements before I begin.
There's nothing from the state, Judge.
Nothing from the state. Okay. Let me go ahead and take up any attorney announcements at this time. I did see we have one attorney in the courtroom, I think a couple online. Sir, what case are you here on? Okay. Defendant name? Okay. Rex Flores and Joaquin Gonzalez. Let me pull their case files. And you would be Mr. Gonzalez? Okay. Good morning. Okay. These are two minor in possession of alcohol charges. Ms. Borrego, have you had a chance to speak with Mr. Gonzalez regarding this case?
Your Honor, I know that they had requested discovery. It looks like we have not sent it over. Is that correct, Mr. Gonzalez?
Okay, so we're pending discovery on these cases?
Yes, Judge.
Okay. Mr. Gonzalez, typically we would give you a reset so that way the state can tender that discovery over to you. So that way you can inspect it and then continue any conversations you may need to have with the city prosecutor. Would your clients be opposed at this time to allow time to do that, to get you that evidence?
No problem, but
Okay.
I think follow a more extensive motion for production.
Okay, so typically in criminal courts, when you submit your 3914 notice, and it looks like that was submitted initially, you get the case file. Upon review of whatever they give you, if there are additional requests you would like to make, we can take that up at a separate hearing. You would just need to file a motion for additional discovery and then list out the items that you're specifically seeking. Mhm. Yeah. Yes. No, usually that would not be in a 3914, but you can definitely submit those requests for additional discovery. Mhm. I haven't seen a copy. I didn't see any copies of that motion. Do you have any copies? Okay. And you didn't get it until this morning as well, Ms. Borrego? Okay. I'm gonna give the state some time to look at that. We'll go ahead and set it for a supplemental hearing. Can I have a July calendar? We can look at what we have. Ms. Borrego, you're gonna be covering the dockets for most of July, right? Okay, let me try and set this discovery hearing when we have another docket. That way we're not pulling you out. I know you have other duties that you're handling at City Hall. Let's go ahead and set the discovery hearing for I'm gonna be covering a DPS docket on the 13th at 10 a.m. Would that work for you, Mr. Gonzalez? July 13th at 10 a.m. And that's just on your motion for additional discovery.
Out of town on that day, Your Honor?
Okay. What about, will you be here for the animal care docket on the 15th at 10 a.m.?
No.
Okay. When are you back in town? Ms. Borrego?
I'm out from the 12th through the 15th.
12th through the 15th. Okay, the only day I could probably do it, and this would be expedited, would be the code enforcement docket on the 7th. Would you be ready to argue that motion?
Yes, Judge.
Okay. Would that work for you, Mr. Gonzalez, the July 7th at 10 a.m.? Okay. Okay,
It would be my preference if you could put
Pardon me, Judge,
Yeah.
but I can make those dates. I can appear via Zoom.
on the 13th?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, would that work, the 13th at 10 a.m.?
on the 13th, is Bible pretrial with that county.
What about the 15th at 10 a.m.? Would that work, Mr. Gonzalez? Okay, 15th at 10 a.m.? All right, we'll go ahead and set the supplemental discovery motion for the 15th at 10 a.m. And Ms. Navarro, can you make sure I get a copy of that motion when you have a chance? And I will make a note that the state will be allowed to appear via Zoom. Mhm. Okay. And as long as you appear, that's constructive appearance, so you'd be good to go. Mhm. Is that all you have before the court this morning? Okay. Okay, all right, Mr. Gonzalez, we'll see you back on the 15th then, for the supplemental discovery, okay? Yes, 10 a.m. And then let's give Mr. Gonzalez an additional pretrial date. What's our September pretrial date? All right, and then the next pretrial will be September 3rd at 10, and if you all cannot work it out at that point, we'll get y'all some trial dates. Oh, yes, if you have additional motions you'd like to take up after you see whatever discovery you've been given, absolutely. Uh-huh. All right, Mr. Gonzalez, that will be it. We'll go ahead and excuse you, and your clients may be excused as well if they're present. All right, no problem. All right, I did see Ms. Flores online. Ms. Flores, what case are you here for?
Good morning, Your Honor. I have two separate cases. One is 2602-1992, Lucia Garcia.
Okay, Lucia Garcia, let me go ahead and pull her case file. And are they going to be the same announcement for both or different announcements, Ms. Flores?
Slightly different announcements, Your Honor.
Okay, let's take Garcia first. She's gonna be number 6 on our docket. Okay, what's
Yes,
Ms. Garcia?
Your Honor. In this case, we have reached an agreement with Ms. Borrego pending the court's approval. We are waiting on some paperwork. It will be a plea. We just need that paperwork to be able to have our client fill out and then send back to Ms. Borrego.
Okay, I just saw the recommendation. The recommendation will be approved. My understanding is it's a 90-day deferral. Is that correct, counsels?
That's correct.
That's
Okay.
correct, Judge.
That will be approved. Let's go ahead and get that paperwork prepared and sent out for plea. All right, and what's the next one, Ms. Flores?
The next one is Jesus Sierra, 2605-0125.
Looks like that one's gonna be number 18 on the docket. Jesus Manuel Sierra Prieto.
Yes, Your Honor, and he was trying to log into Zoom. He's actually on the phone with our office at this time. He's having trouble logging in. In this case, my sister, Ms. Dietz, has been in contact with Ms. Borrego in reference to this particular citation. Mr. Sierra is a CDL holder. I know that Ms. Borrego was going to attempt to reach out to the officer that issued the citation before we, I guess, continue our negotiations.
Any movement on that, Ms. Flores?
We're just asking for a reset, Your Honor.
Okay, can I get the August reset date, Ms. Navarro? All right, it'll be reset for August 6th at 10 a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor. That's all I have this morning.
All right, you and your clients may be excused, Ms. Flores. You have a good morning.
Thank you, you too.
All right, I also see we have somebody from Palacios online, Palacios Law Group.
Yes, Judge. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
I'm here on 2606-1507, Jared Garza.
Garza, and can you identify yourself for the record, counsel?
Yes, I apologize, Your Honor. Jose Munoz standing in for Patricia Love on this matter, representing Jared Garza this morning.
Okay, all right, it looks like Mr. Garza is online as well. This is another one of those minor impossession cases. Mr. Munoz, what is your announcement on this one?
Judge, at this time, we're respectfully requesting a trial setting.
Okay, is discovery complete, Ms. Borrego, Mr. Munoz?
Yes, Judge.
Okay.
Yes, it is, Your Honor.
And from what I have at least marked on my file folder, Mr. Munoz, is that the Miss Love had requested a bench trial. Did y'all still want a bench trial setting?
It's my understanding, yes, Judge, we were going to the bench.
Okay, Miss Novato, what's our next available bench trial setting? Okay, it's gonna be August 5th at 2 p.m.
Hearing August 5th. 2
And
p.m.
if either side, since this one is an all attorney, which doesn't really happen very often in this court, if either side has pre-trial motions, please make sure they're filed at least 3 days in advance of the trial, and we'll take them up before we take up the trial, okay?
Understood, Judge.
All right. We'll see you back for the trial on August 5th at 2 p.m. Just so you're aware, Mr. Munoz, we do require in-person for trials, so your client and of course counsel would need to be present in person for that, okay?
Understood, Your Honor. We will be there.
All right, thank you. You have a
Thank
good
you,
day.
Judge. Thank you, you too, Judge. Have a great weekend.
Mr. Munoz, is that your only client today?
Yes, Your Honor. That's my only business.
Okay, great. You're free to go, and so is your client. Thank you so much, Mr. Munoz.
Thank you, Judge. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.
All right, I also see Mr. McKennis is online. Mr. McKennis, what case are you here for?
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm here on number 26022155, State versus Maria Alanis.
Okay, Miss Alanis is number 1 on our docket. This was a fence height case. What is the status on this one, Mr. McKinnis?
Judge, we got some discovery, but there's some additional things we're gonna ask for. And also, if we can get a little bit of time, I'd like to discuss the possibility of maybe seeking a variance to resolve this issue.
Okay, in order to request additional discovery, just go ahead and file your motion on additional discovery and we can set it for hearing. In the meantime, we'll give you a reset on the pretrial so that way you can continue speaking to Ms. Borrego about this case. Ms. Borrego, any objection to that reset request?
State has no objection, Judge.
Okay, can I get a date in August, Ms. Navarro? All right, we'll see you all back on August 6th at 10 a.m. And Mr. McKinnis, if you want to file that motion for additional discovery, we'll take it up.
Judge, that should be fine, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, is that it, Mr. McKinnis, for today?
That's it, Your Honor. Have a great day.
You too. You may be excused, sir. Ms. Alanis, you're excused as well, and we'll see you back on August 6th. Do you need her to stick around for her notice? We're gonna send it to the attorney. Okay, we'll see you back on August 6th. Thank you, Ms. Alanis. All right. I also see Mr. Contreras online. Mr. Contreras, what case are you here for?
Your Honor, good morning. I'm here on Yesenia Peña, Your Honor.
Okay,
Uh,
where she is.
I got the cause number. It's 250-21294, Your Honor.
Okay, it's gonna be case number 12 on our docket. Let me go ahead and pull her case file.
Yes, Your Honor. Good morning.
Good morning. All right.
Mm.
And so, Mr. Contreras, this is an assault case. I have notes from Judge Montalvo. This is previously reset. Ms. Borrego or Mr. Contreras, what's the status on this one?
Your Honor, as you can see, this citation is from November 28th, 2025. So we're going on 7 months now.
Mhm.
I believe defense counsel just asked for discovery earlier this week.
Okay. So a request for discovery has been sent in at this
Yes.
point. Okay. Has that been tendered yet, Ms. Borrego, if you know?
It may have, Judge. If not, we'll get it out ASAP.
Okay. All right. So it looks like we're pending discovery. Is that correct, Mr. Contreras?
That is absolutely correct. Yes, Your Honor, it is.
All right. Since we are pending discovery, I'm going to give it one final pretrial reset. And then at that time, in August, once Mr. Contreras has had the ability to review discovery, if you all cannot come to an agreement on this charge, we'll go ahead and get you all some trial settings, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Ms. Navarro, what's the date? I'm sorry, for August? August 6th at 10 a.m. All right. We'll see you back on August 6th at 10 a.m.
Just a clarification, Your Honor. It'll be by Zoom as well, Your Honor.
Yes, you can appear all pre-trials via Zoom, Mr. Contreras.
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
Your clients as
Appreciate it.
well. Mr. Contreras, is that all you all have on the docket this morning?
That's it, Your Honor. That's all I have.
You may be excused. You have a good weekend, Mr.
You
Contreras.
too. Likewise. Have a good one.
Great. And
Thank
I
you.
see Mr. Vega is also online. Mr. Vega, what case are you here for? Mr. Vega, can you hear me? I don't know if he can hear me. Can you message him? All right. While we're waiting for Mr. Vega to respond, I want to go ahead and give some admonishments. Welcome to McAllen Municipal Court. My name is Judge Sepulveda. I'm going to be the presiding judge this morning. This is our July 2nd pretrial docket. And if you are here today, it is because you have received a citations or a summons for a Class C misdemeanor, and you have entered a plea of not guilty to these charges. So what we'll do today is we'll call you up one by one, and we'll talk about what cases you are pending, what fine amounts are attached to those cases, and where the status is of your case. If you need additional time to continue speaking to the prosecutor.
Any tattoos on his legs?
You're gonna need- Can we go ahead and mute him, please? And whether or not you're going to need additional time or need a trial setting at this point. Now, in all these cases today, these will all be Class C misdemeanors, which means they are punishable by fines of usually no more than $500. There are some exceptions, especially when it comes to parking violations or to violations of city ordinances related to conditional use or special permits. If that does apply to you, we will of course talk to you about the fine amount that you are facing on these charges when we call you up one by one. You do have the right in these cases to hire an attorney. Several of you have already done that. If not, you would just represent yourself and make your own legal decisions. And you can try your own cases in our court. You do have the right to contest these tickets with the trial, and if you'd like a trial, we can tell you what your trial options are, and you can choose which work best for you. And lastly, if you do go to trial, you have the right to ask
Same person.
evidence they have against you, and as long as it's not protected by state or federal law, you're going to get access to those before you go to trial. All right, did Mr. Vega respond? Can you hear us? Mr. Vega, can you hear us? Think he's having- Final.
Families, you know, or just-
Yes, Judge, I can hear you.
Okay, you can hear me, Mr. Vega?
Let me see if I can raise up your volume. Can you hear me now, Judge?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me, Mr.
Okay.
Vega?
Yes,
What case-
I received a discovery, Judge. I think I need a little bit of time to speak to the prosecutor because I don't see my client's name mentioned in the reports.
Is that Sarah Beth Trevino? Is that the case you're here on?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, let me pull that case file real quick. All right, minor in possession of alcohol. All right, so Mr. Vega did receive discovery and you just need some time to talk to the prosecutor. Any objections to that, Ms. Borrego?
No, Judge.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and reset you to August 6th, Mr. Vega, to give you
Yes, Your
some
Honor.
time to speak to Ms. Borrego, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, we'll go ahead and see you and your client back on August 6th.
Thank you very much. Goodbye.
All right, so I think that takes care of all the attorney announcements online. So we'll go ahead and start calling the docket in numerical order. Before I get into the pretrial docket, I would like to take up a motion made by the state to, I believe, modify a seizure warrant. So we'll go ahead and call that one first. That is going to be Atanasio Garcia Garza Jr., cruelty to animals case. Is Mr. Garcia present? Please message Sanchez and let him know that he cannot be driving while on Zoom. Mr. Garcia, can we call out the name Atanasio Garcia Garza in the lobby, please? We did check. This individual has been released from the county jail, Ms. Borrego. All right, there being no response, we'll go ahead and enter a no-show on this. Ms. Borrego, what is the request of the state? My understanding is that they attempted to serve him in person yesterday. He did not answer the doorway, so they did leave notice of this hearing at his house.
If there's any way to get this order modified ex parte, Your Honor, without the need for another hearing.
Since he's failed to appear and we attempted to give him proper notice, I don't have a problem doing it ex parte. My understanding, at least from reading the motion from the state, is that an animal was mistakenly left off
That is correct.
of the initial filing, but my understanding from what I remember, the evidence that was presented at that hearing, that pictures of that animal were included and submitted as state's evidence. Is that
That's correct, Judge.
Okay. And so we would just need to add which animal is the state requesting we add on there. I think it's
I think I described it as a light brown shepherd mix, male.
Okay. So we would just need to include that on the final order?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, we'll go ahead and modify that final order at the request of the state to include that animal, since I did find at that hearing that all animals that were depicted in the state's evidence were victims of animal cruelty and would be seized and the ownership would be divested in those animals.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, no problem. We'll go ahead and get that modification done. Let's go ahead and start calling the regular docket in alphabetical order. The next one is going to be Mr. Emilio Chavez. Emilio Chavez. All right, there's no answer on this one. This is a prior no-show on May. It looks like he was given a reset for today. This is a secondary no-show. He does have a personal bond. Would the state be requesting a KPS on this one, Ms. Borrego?
Yes, Judge.
All right, we'll go ahead and issue a KPS at this time. All right, next case is going to be Mr. William Edward Cutter.
Contreras. I'm here, ma'am.
Did I pronounce that correctly, your last name, sir?
Everyone gets it wrong. It's Contreras. No worries, ma'am.
Okay, just wanted to ask. I have a difficult last name too, so I know I'm used to people.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Couture, we have you here today, sir, for a changing lane when I'm safe ticket that was issued in April of this year. You have pled not guilty, and we are currently here for our pretrial setting. It looks like this is the first one we have. So is this your first time appearing before the court and with the prosecutor, Mr. Couture?
Yes, ma'am. And thank you for the Zoom link as well.
Okay, are you a CDL holder, Mr. Couture?
No, ma'am.
Okay, just regular driver's license?
Correct. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Ms. Borrego, since this is our first hearing with Mr. Couture, what options would you have for Mr. Couture on how to take care of this case?
Your Honor, at this time, we can offer 90 days deferred disposition plus a full fine as set by the court of $180.
Okay, so the recommendation from the state, Mr. Couture, if you were interested in resolving the case without a trial, since you are not a commercial driver's license holder, you would qualify to keep this off of your record. Essentially, what they would be asking is that for the next 3 months, no new tickets and no new arrests. And you would have your 3 months to get in your original fine as well of 180. And then as long as you stayed out of trouble with no new tickets and you paid the fine, the case would be dismissed against you on the 90th day. So it wouldn't affect your driving record going forward by increasing your insurance rates or possibly affecting driver's license eligibility. Do you think you'd be interested in that offer? Or do you think at this time you want to reject it and instead ask for a trial in this charge?
Just want to make sure I heard clarity. It was $180 plus the original fine.
No, it's just 180. That's the original fine. So
That's
you've
fine,
already
ma'am.
posted cash bond, sir. So essentially what that means is you wouldn't have to pay anything further than what you've already paid.
Okay. And yes, I'll accept that. I'm
Okay.
assuming it needs to be a money order.
No, you don't need to send anything in because you've already done a cash bond.
Cash.
Is that correct, Ms. Navarro, for my notes? So you've already posted the bond, so you don't need to send anything further in. That bond will serve as your fine. So you're not gonna have to pay anything further. All you would need to do is we would send you the plea papers today via email. You would sign them and send them back to us. And then as long as you stay out of trouble for 90 days, ticket is dismissed.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, and would you want to plead guilty or no contest to that, sir?
No contest.
All right, once your no contest plea, do a 90-day deferral and apply your current bond so you don't owe us anything further, okay? Now keep your eye out on your email, Mr. Couture, because we're going to send you your documents via email, and that 90 days does not start until we get those signed documents back, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Your Honor.
You have a great day, Mr. Couture.
Likewise. Stay safe and happy 4th.
Happy 4th. All right. Next case is going to be Atanasio Garcia Garza. He failed to appear earlier. All right, Mr. Garcia Garza, we did check the county jail. He has withdrawn. My understanding is initially Mr. Villarreal was on this case, but he has also withdrawn. The attorney Calixto Villarreal, so he's currently unrepresented by counsel. We also had that issue with him on the suppression, or I'm sorry, not the suppression, the seizure warrant. So what is the state's position on this one? He does have personal bonds on these charges.
Your Honor, at this time, we're asking for a KPS to be issued.
Okay, since there is no plea in place, otherwise we could probably give him a time served, given how long he was in custody. We will go ahead and issue KPS on all these cases for non-appearance. All right, next case is gonna be Leopoldo Garza. Leopoldo Garza. All right, this is a no-show for a assault. This person has posted or not posted a cash bond, but is a personal bond. Would the state be requesting a KPS in this one as well, Ms. Borrego?
Yes, Judge.
Go ahead and issue that warrant for their arrest. All right, next case is gonna be Alberto Ansel Gomez Uribe.
Yes, good
Albert-
morning, Your Honor.
Is that Mr. Ansel Gomez? Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. All right, Mr. Gomez Uribe, we have you here today, sir, for a failure to maintain financial responsibility or no insurance charge and a failure to appear charge. Those tickets total are $640. You have posted a cash bond on that one. Now, this is your first hearing with the court and the prosecutor, is that correct?
That is correct.
All right. Now, Mr. Gomez Uribe, just in to possibly take care of this case, at the time that the citation was issued, were you covered as a covered driver by a valid insurance policy?
At the time of the citation, no. When I spoke to the police officer, I wanted to clarify the situation, but he asked me to appear in court instead. So I wanted to respectfully ask the court to consider the totality of the circumstances.
Well, it wouldn't be me. I guess that's kind of like a misunderstanding that most people have. The first person you would need to talk to would be the state's counsel, who is present here in the courtroom. She is Ms. Borrego. She's the prosecutor for the court. So any information you have, you would relate to her first. And then if you all cannot come to an agreement, then we would set it for trial and you would be able to explain it to a judge. Did you want to go ahead and, since I know you're via Zoom, did you want to go ahead and talk to her about what's going on today?
Respectfully, Judge, I did contact him a couple of days ago.
Okay.
I asked him to send me his current insurance. He informed me that the vehicle he was driving at the time of the citation is no longer operable.
Okay.
So I said, hey, just send me any policy in which your name doesn't insured. He has not sent that over.
Okay.
So I'm not sure what.
Okay, so there's no current insurance coverage at least currently, Mr. Uribe, or no?
For that vehicle, no, it was considered a total loss as of October 21st. I sent that over to the email that was provided by Ms. Borrego. I sent it about 30, maybe 45 minutes ago.
Okay, and but I know you said that vehicle was a total loss, but since that time, are you currently covered as a driver currently on any insurance?
I don't have another vehicle.
Okay, so not covered at all.
No.
That's gonna kind of limit what options the prosecutor can provide you, given this charge. If you were covered by valid insurance, you could possibly qualify for a way to keep it off of your record. That would be an insurance deferral, but that does require by state law insurance coverage, meaning you currently are insured. If you'd like, since this is your first setting, if that would be something you're interested in doing, we can give you some time to get an insurance policy and come back with a valid insurance policy where you're currently covered. It doesn't have to be under that vehicle, just you as a driver are covered by that insurance. Or if you, you said your vehicle is not operational right now, there is a thing called a non-operator policy here in Texas. That policy does qualify to give you an insurance deferral, and we can get you some time to get one of those if you would like that. Or if you don't think you're going to come to an agreement with the prosecutor, we can continue the plea of not guilty right now and set you up instead for a trial.
With the last option, if it was going to be set up for a trial, is that in person, or will
Yes.
it be via Zoom?
No, they are in person. Our trials are in person unless there's some extenuating circumstances, just because the Constitution does require you have a right to confrontation. And in order to do a Zoom trial, you would have to waive that. And that does cause some issues. We only do it in emergencies in our court.
This isn't exactly an emergency, but does it count as extenuating circumstances for me to be relocated to North Carolina? I won't be in Texas at the end of this month.
Okay, well, a trial would probably be several months away. To be completely honest with you, a bench trial is usually, I think we're already in, what, September now, Ms. Novato, for the most part? August? And jury trials, how far are we up? September, October. Yeah, so the trials wouldn't be for a couple months, Mr. Gomez Uribe. Usually you have to have proof that there's no way you can financially make it back to the valley for the trial. And then you do have to waive your right. You're actually going to have to waive, in order to have an online trial, you have to waive the Sixth Amendment right to confrontation. And you have to fill out that waiver prior to the trial.
Understood. Could you give me the first two options again?
Sure. If you are able to be covered by a policy, an insurance policy, whether that's a regular driver's insurance policy or a non-operator policy, Ms. Borrego may be able to offer you a deferral, which would keep it off of your record.
Okay. And this is something I would communicate with her directly?
Yes. Yes. So since this is your first setting, we could give you some additional time to come back with the policy, and then you would send that into her. She would look into the policy, and as long as it qualifies, you should be qualified for an insurance deferral.
And this dismisses the citation?
Yes, it would put you on a deferral, which means as long as you don't get a ticket for a certain amount of time, usually on our insurance cases, it's how long, Ms. Borrego? 6 months? 6 months. As long as you don't pick up any new citations in 6 months, you maintain your insurance, and then you pay the full fine in that time. The fine in your case is $470, and you've already posted a bond, so you wouldn't be required to pay anything more. The case would be dismissed on the 6-month mark, meaning that you're not convicted, so it doesn't affect your driving record going forward as a conviction. And then Ms. Borrego, on this one, would it be one of those ones where the failure to appear would be dismissed entirely if they got an insurance policy and did a deferral?
That's correct, Judge.
Okay, so then in that option as well, since you have that failure to appear charge and you've already posted bond on that, that case would get dismissed, which means you would be refunded $170.
Understood, Judge.
Mhm.
I'd like to go forward with that option then.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna give you some time to come back with a policy. So what we'll do is we'll reset you to the August 6th setting, Mr. Gomez Uribe, and just make sure you've turned in your policy to Ms. Borrego before that date, okay?
Got it. Thanks, Your Honor.
All right, we're gonna be emailing you a notice for your next court hearing, and we'll see you back then, okay, Mr. Gomez Uribe?
Got it, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, you have a good day.
You as well. Bye-bye.
All right, next case is going to be Luis Gerardo Molina Jr.
Good morning, Judge.
All right, good morning, Mr. Molina. We have you here today, sir, for a minor possession of alcohol charge, and that ticket is 170 usually. This is our second setting for pretrial. I think I was the one that saw you last time, and we talked about how you had some options for dismissal, either the teen court program or the deferral to keep it off of your record. Or if you'd like, you can contest it and take it to trial. I know you had said that you were going to take some time and talk to your family and possibly an attorney about it. What do you think you want to end up doing on this case, Mr. Molina?
I remember you guys had said the 30-day or something
Yes.
like that deferral. Yeah.
30-day
go-
deferral, an alcohol education course, which you would just take online, 8 hours of community service, which you just need to do within that month period, and then $170 is the fine, and you would need to pay that $170 in 30 days.
Okay, that's perfect.
You want to go ahead and take that?
Yes, ma'am.
And would you want to plead guilty or no contest, Mr. Molina? Guilty
Well-
means you're admitting minor possession. No contest means you're not going to admit anything today, but you are going to take care of the ticket.
But it's not gonna be on my record, correct?
Yes, sir. With either one of those pleas, it does not end up on your record.
Okay, no contest.
All right, we'll go ahead and do a no contest to the 30-day deferral offered by the state. We're going to be sending you your paperwork via email, Mr. Molina, since you're appearing online. Please make sure you sign it and get it back to us as soon as possible, because that 30 days does not start running until that paperwork is back, okay?
Okay, so I can go pay it in there, like in the court?
Yes,
Like,
sir.
okay,
You have 30 days to pay it. So you're going to get 30 days to pay it off, and then you just need to take that online course and do the 8 hours of community service, okay?
the 8 hours of community service, is it anything or is it like anything from the past, or I need to do it like?
No, you would need to do it as of the plea date. So
Okay,
8 hours within the next month, I can approve you doing it wherever you need to get it done, okay?
okay,
All
perfect.
right. That'll be it, Mr. Molina. We'll go ahead and get you your paperwork, but you're free to go right now, okay, sir?
Okay, thank you. You have a good day.
You have a good day, Mr. Molina. All right, next case is going to be Arturo Sadania Perez. Arturo Sadania Perez. These are 2 public camping charges. Personal bonds. Did you want a KPS for this one, Ms. Borrego?
We can leave this one inactive, Judge.
Inactive? Juanita Plata. Juanita Plata. Come on up, ma'am. Go ahead and take a seat, Ms. Plata. Ms. Plata, give me a second just because I see the type of charge you have. How old are you, Ms. Plata?
I'm 23, about to be 24.
Okay, and so we have you here today for a driver's license violation for Shimmy. I think it's $340 here in the city, and you have posted a cash bond on that one. Ms. Borrego, it looks like this is our first hearing with Ms. Plata. Have you had a chance to look at her case, and what are your recommendations here?
Well, first, I do want to make clear that, Ms. Plata, you do need to get a regular insurance, regular driver's license.
I did. I only figured out I had that restriction when I was involved in an accident because somebody rear-ended me. But that same day, the moment I found out I had that restriction, I got with my father and we got together with the driving school that I originally went to, and we got that taken care of. And I do
Okay.
have it on me.
You have it on you? Okay, do you have this, have it so that Ms. Borrego can take a look
Yes,
at that?
you want to? Of course.
Your Honor, so the date of the citation was April 27th. She did have this issued on May 13th, which was pretty prompt after she, I guess, realized that she had that restriction. At this time, the state is going to move to dismiss.
All right, case will be dismissed. I'll go ahead and sign that dismissal, Ms. Plata, so you're good to go, ma'am. You are free to leave, and I think that that will take care of the case, okay?
All right, thank you so much.
Your cash bond is gonna be refunded to you, so they're gonna get a good address for you to send that refund, okay?
Okay, thank
All
you
right,
so much.
Thank you.
Happy 4th.
Happy 4th. All right, next case is gonna be, Mr. Mario Pedro Ruiz. Mario Pedro Ruiz. Mr. Ruiz, come on up, sir. All right, Mr. Ruiz, good morning, sir. We have you here today for an exterior maintenance and upkeep ticket and a weedy lot ticket. Those tickets total $376. Ms. Borrego, I do see this is our first hearing on this one. What is the state's position, and do you have any follow-up questions for Mr. Ruiz?
Judge, even though this is a pre-trial, we've had many
Nuisance.
hearings for these citations. At this time, the state is going to ask for either a plea or a trial setting.
Okay, and there's been no cleanup of the property, is that correct?
That's correct.
Mr. Ruiz, so the state's recommendations right now are either plea to the ticket or to go to trial on these charges. What do you think you want to do, sir?
Have a trial. I signed this April, I think,
Uh,
with Honorable Judge Ochoa,
mhm.
and he gave me this paper for a pretrial.
Yeah, this is a pretrial setting,
Okay,
sir.
so we're going to go to trial with a jury, not with a court, but with a jury.
Okay, you want a jury trial?
You're violating my civil rights, my federal handicap laws, and the Constitution. I did not twice take an oath to defend the Constitution when I was in the military and when I worked for the federal agency.
Okay.
So
well,
this
no
is
one
a
has
United
denied you-
Nations agenda, miss.
Nobody's denied you a jury trial, sir. This is the first I'm hearing that you want a jury trial, and I
So,
just literally marked that you wanted a jury
When
trial, so we'll
will we
get you a
have a
jury trial.
jury? That's what I want to know.
Ms. Borrego, what's the status of discovery on this one?
He has not requested discovery,
Okay.
Judge, but we have everything.
Okay, so Mr. Ruiz, since you are going to trial in this case, you have a right here under the Texas Constitution
Right?
to something called discovery. And what that is just a fancy way of saying you have a right to see the evidence that the state is
Well, I
going
don't
to
need to
present
see the
against you.
evidence, miss.
You don't want to see it?
I just need to go get rid of this. It's been going on for a year and 3 months. This is a charade, ma'am.
Okay, Mr.
As far as
Ruiz,
I'm
what I'm
concerned.
asking you is because that's a right that you have under the Texas
Right.
Constitution. You're telling me today you don't want to see that evidence. Is that correct?
I didn't hear you. What?
Since that's your right under the Texas Constitution to
Right.
see the evidence, you don't want to see the
No,
evidence.
ma'am.
Okay, what we're gonna do, since you're waiving that right, and we have you on the record as waiving that right, is we're gonna present you a waiver. Because you do have to sign off if you do not want to see the evidence in your case, that you don't want to see it. So we're gonna
Alright.
get that to you,
Right.
and then we're gonna get you a jury trial date. So Ms. Navarro, I'm sorry, what is our next jury trial date? Okay, We're gonna set you up for a jury trial, Mr. Ruiz, at September 9th at 9 a.m.
So will I have a jury trial then?
Yes, sir. That's when the jury panel will be here.
September the what?
September 9th.
Okay.
Yes. And so if you can take a seat for me, Mr. Ruiz, we're gonna get you that notice of that jury trial, but also I'm gonna have you sign the waiver today before you leave,
Okay,
okay?
thank
Thank you. All right, Ms. Navarro, there is a waiver in the trial setting of the, if you go into the H drive and then you go into the department files, there is a folder that says forms. It's in the trial, portion of that, and there should be a discovery waiver if we can get him to sign that before he leaves. All right, we'll go ahead and get Mr. Ruiz set up for trial. Next case is gonna be Ignacio Sanchez Jr. I think Mr. Sanchez is online.
Yes, good morning, Your Honor.
Morning, Mr. Sanchez. All right, Mr. Sanchez, we have you here today for a speeding ticket. You did post a cash bond, and I did see that you are a CDL driver. It looks like this is your first setting. Ms. Borrego, what are the state's options here?
The only option for this case, Your Honor, is a straight plea with a full fine.
Straight plea, full fine, or a trial, is that correct?
That's correct, Judge, sorry.
All right. So Mr. Sanchez, since you are a CDL holder, of course, the state is limited in what they can offer you on this type of violation. Did you want to go ahead and plead to this case, or did you think you wanted to take it to trial, sir?
So I was trying to get a lawyer beforehand. Is there any option that I can go with that will keep it from going on my record?
Not currently, sir. If you're a CDL holder, the state is severely restricted by the law on what they can offer on that. Basically, all they can offer is straight pleas or trials to contest the charge. But if you do want a trial, you would probably have at least, it looks like you're requesting a bench trial in your case, at least another month or two before you're set, if you were interested in retaining an attorney before then.
Yes, I would like to go with that option.
Okay. Since this is the first setting, Ms. Borrego, would you be opposed to giving him another pretrial to get a lawyer?
State has no objection, Judge.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna set you for another pretrial, so not a trial yet, Mr. Sanchez, for August 6th. And that'll give you some additional time to come back with a lawyer, okay?
Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Your Honor.
All right, that'll be it, Mr. Sanchez. We'll go ahead and send you your notice of your next court date via email. You are free to go, sir. Have a good weekend.
Thank you. Likewise. Bye-bye.
All right, next case is gonna be Rodrigo Sangatim. I'm sorry. Is it Sangatim? Is that? Sangatim, okay. All right, come on up, Mr. Sangatim. Thank you. All right. Mr. Sangatim, we have you here today. Go ahead and take a seat, sir. For a speeding charge that allegedly occurred in April, and that ticket is 180. You did post a cash bond on that charge. Mr. Sangatim, do you have a regular Texas driver's license or a commercial?
Yes, ma'am.
Regular Texas.
Regular Texas.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So Ms. Borrego, what would be his options here on this one?
Your Honor, at this point, state can offer 90 days deferred disposition plus a full fine, or we can take this to trial.
Okay. So the state, because you don't have a commercial driver's license, can offer you a way to keep this off of your record.
Yes, ma'am.
So essentially what they'd be asking for is for the next 90 days, no new tickets, no new arrests. And since you've already posted a cash bond, you wouldn't have to pay anything further. That cash bond would be used to pay for the ticket. As long as you stay out of trouble 90 days, ticket is dismissed against you, you're not convicted. So it doesn't stay as a conviction on your driving record, so it won't affect your insurance rates or your driver's license eligibility. Now, the other option is if you don't want to take that from the state, you can go to trial and contest the charge. Did you want to accept the state's offer? Or do you think you want to contest this with the trial?
First, I want to thank the opportunity for the 90 days.
Okay.
But by me saying that, Your Honor, basically I'm saying I'm guilty of speeding,
Mhm.
which at that case in the situation, I don't believe I was due
Okay.
to the situation where we were.
So just to clarify, Mr. Sangatim, so in that offer, you don't have to plead guilty to that offer. There's two plea options on that offer. The first is a plea of guilty where you would admit
Yes,
you're
ma'am.
speeding. The second would be a no contest plea. And what that means is that you're telling the court, I'm not admitting that I was speeding, but I am going to take care of the citation in the way the state offers it to me. So there is that option if that's the concern. I don't know if there's another concern attached to acknowledging or doing anything to get it off of your record.
No, there's no concern,
Okay,
Your Honor.
so just so you know that you have that option, you do not have to plead guilty to that charge. A no contest plea will also be acceptable on that charge.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mhm.
I understand. I will take the 90 days.
The 90 days, okay, and did you want to do no contest on that, sir?
No contest.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and do the 90 days, so as long as you stay out of trouble for the next 90 days, Mr. Sangatim, case will be dismissed, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, go ahead and take a seat back in the pew, sir. We're gonna get you your paperwork, and then you're free to go, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, next case is gonna be Abraham Stevens. Abraham Stevens. All right, this is a no-show, running a red light on a personal bond. Ms. Borrego, would you be requesting a KPS on this one?
Yes, Judge.
Sarah Beth Trevino, we already called. Next case, it looks like it's gonna be Yomara Vega. Yomara Vega. This is a minor in consumption of alcohol. She has failed to appear and posted a personal bond. Would you be requesting a KPS on this one?
Yes, Judge.
Just to check, because I don't have this information before me, is this a juvenile? Or were they over 17 or 17 or older at the time of the citation?
They were over 17 at the time.
They were over 17 at the time. Okay, I just want to make sure that we're not issuing any warrants on juveniles.
Yes, Judge.
All right, we'll go ahead and issue the citation. Next case is gonna be Israel Verial III. Israel Verial III. All right, it looks like this was a no-show with a personal bond. Would the state be requesting a KPS on this one as well? These are fire violations.
Yes, Judge, since they are dating back to November of
He's
2025.
previously appeared, so he knew about this court setting. And then last, Seth David Zuniga. Seth David Zuniga. This is a no-show on a minor in possession of tobacco or e-cigarette and a possession of drug paraphernalia charge. It looks like he's over the age of 17. is my
Yes,
understanding.
Judge.
Would you want to keep us on these as well?
Yes, please.
All right. Any late shows in the lobby, Mr. Schwartz? Can we call it up? You just want me to sit that as well? Oh, yeah, absolutely. There you go. All right, Ms. Borrego, no response, okay. We're gonna go ahead and enter all the no-shows that have failed to appear and issue KPS or go inactive as requested by the state. Ms. Borrego, I will get you that updated order on the animal seizures, probably sometime this afternoon. And we'll go ahead and, would you prefer that via email or do you want paper copies transmitted to you? Email's good, okay. We'll get that to you, so that way I know that the wardens have been trying to take care of the animals at PBUS. That will be it